Hi, welcome to Dice Control Dojo. I'm Phil and I practice every day and share my tips so we can all get better at the casino. Today's day 23. 23 days to go until we're going to the casino as a team, and we're very excited. We're looking forward to this adventure. We are doing team play, which is something new for us. So I want to make sure I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing double sessions. So this is in the afternoon of my second session of the day today. I do my 4:30 one, then I come home from work and I get right back out into the casino, um, into my room and start throwing and going through that again. Double sessions up until the day we go. So trying to get that muscle memory down. Today we're talking about finger release. So through this video for the first week, we had the pickup, we've had the lining it up, we've had the backswing. Yesterday was talking about making sure our major muscle groups are the only thing doing the throw. Well, that's important because when you do the finger release, it's a misnomer. I do not want my fingers moving. I want centrifugal force to take these dice out of my hands, and I want the dice to go out together. So the release of your fingers, the release of these dice out of your fingers, when they leave, these should be in a perfect circle. There should be just enough room in here for my dice to squeeze in there, and they shouldn't be any bigger. They shouldn't have a thumb down like this. They shouldn't have a finger up like this. They shouldn't have our fingers off like this. They should be nice and straight. Nothing should have moved. And hopefully, we have to make sure that that's the case. So once again, when we're within 30 days of leaving, I'm not doing major changes to my throw. I'm picking them up the same way. It's muscle memory, making sure that everything's lining up. But when I release, I'm concentrating today on making sure that the dice are coming out and the fingers are staying where they're supposed to be. So this could be a whole day practice just to make sure your fingers are not releasing, that the centrifugal force of the momentum of the dice are the only things. Did you see that? That was gorgeous. My dice stayed together and perfect, and it was because I was thinking, concentrating on those fingers staying where they are. Let the dice do the work. All right? Look at that. Beautiful. So I know this is my double session today, so I'm talking about an hour and a half of work, and my fingers are getting tired and sore, which is a good thing because you want to practice in case you have a long roll. You want to see if you can keep consistent after an hour, because what if you have a long roll and you're getting tired? I swear that's why those random throwers can do so well and throw for 3 or 4 hours, because for us this is a chore. I'm hopefully will throw for 3 or 4 hours, but I know I'll be getting tired and I'm going to make a mistake, and it's going to be an arm release, so, or I'm going to grip it a little much, or it's going to be and hopefully we have a happy result of a bad throw. But today I'm purely talking about getting these dice to come out of my fingers and not having the fingers do the work. If they are, and you do see that your thumb's pushing, that your fingers are flicking, your wrist is flicking, get back to basics. Go back to basics. Get back into your throws for my 1 hour practice that you can look back in my video and see. The set, swing, and finger release. When I'm doing my morning practice and I come up like this and I'm sitting down, I'm trying to relax those fingers so much that I should be able to just pop those out, and they should come right out. They shouldn't be sticking. They shouldn't be sitting there being held. They want to just barely be there. So you're gripping, and it's a nice relax. My wrists are relaxed. My arm is relaxed. But what I am doing is focusing on keeping this ledge very tight together, right? And my thumb is just barely hanging on. It's just so it barely hangs on. So when I release it, they go, the dice fly out, not my thumb doesn't do that, or my hands don't do that. And I have a tendency to do that every once in a while when I'm not concentrating. This brings me to our relaxation techniques. If you go back in and see the videos when I'm on vacation, I have a whole talk about breathing exercises that I do to relax. It's very important before you get to a live casino. Say I'm walking into my normal casino, starting my breathing techniques. I want to relax. I try and do the same thing every time I go to the casino. And as soon as I get out of my car and I'm walking to the casino, in my live casino throws, it's in through the nose, out through the mouth. Trying to get a sense of where am I relaxing wise? Am I in a zone? I'm starting to move my fingers and getting them a little going, right? I want to in and out, relaxing, breathing techniques, just relaxing to get everything you want to get to when you get to that casino. So as I'm walking up, I do the same thing every time. I go to the bathroom, wash my hands with soap and water, get a nice, go to the bathroom, then do a nice, relaxing massage with the soap and the water, the warm water, get my hands nice and loose. Meanwhile, the entire time I'm thinking and focusing on breathing. So when I get up here and I put my money up here and then I'm ready to go, and might be a couple people in the live casino that I have to wait for, that's when I'm starting to think, okay, what is my process? First, I'm going to do my 5 count, and then I have my bets down, so I've thought of that. Now I got to start relaxing myself, especially when it's getting close. So at the live casino, I want to focus on relaxing and making sure I'm grabbing these dice in a nice, relaxing way. If I start getting shakes, I'm going to have to I have to try and get my dice to relax and not shake. And then the whole point is if you're shaking, it's going to shake out of your hands and you're going to have a bad throw. So you got to practice that. You got to practice the muscle memory, and you got to get this down to a science so that when you get to those live casino throws, you're able to adapt to the table after you get there with minor changes. I overthrew, I underthrew, it was upper body strength. You're not going to realize what it is if you're not constantly working on your throw day to day. You got to get to know your throw. You got to have your friends and partners know your throw too. When we throw on Sundays, we've been having some good throws with this team, and I've been very happy with how we've been doing. They watch my throw too. I watch theirs. If I'm seeing a flick or I'm seeing them not release it the way they want, and I'm talking to them about it. Last Sunday, we all averaged about $1,556 of profit off of our throws through our team effort throws that we've been working on. And I'm so super excited to get to the table. But things I have to work on each and every day, making sure the release is going, relaxing with a nice breathing techniques, so it's releasing every time. So a couple things we talked about today. Finger release, which is a misnomer. The dice should be coming out through centrifugal force. These fingers should be frozen in the air, right, like this, right? So they're coming out on their own, and I'm not throwing them. I'm just being used as a vessel for the dice to come out nice and even. Relaxing too. You got to learn to breathe. You got to have your breathing techniques down before you get to the casino. Try and stick to a pattern so that by the time you get to that casino, you have a nice way of throwing the same way each time. so that you're not overthinking any one of the things. It's just rote. It's just coming out of your hands. You don't have to think. That way you can make your bets. Hope this video helped. Join me tomorrow. We're doing one a day every afternoon. And hopefully, we don't talk about strategy, but hopefully if you follow my 30-day plan, by the time you get to the casino, I know you're going to throw for a long, long time.